Hello my friends, Boomy here once again with another video for you, my Swtor brothers and sisters. How's everyone doing today in a galaxy far, far, far? Oh my, this is going to get exceedingly spicy. Oh hey, this is your first time on the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button for all your Swtor fun, news, and sometimes guides and updates right here, right now. My friends, we need to caveat a lot of things before we get into this video, because we are going to be diving deep into some very controversial things. Some things that could truly affect and harm Star Wars The Old Republic. And Star Wars The Old Republic is already kind of, well, not in the best state, right? So, let me caveat a few things on this one before we dive deep. One, I believe in free speech. Duh. It's the First Amendment here in the United States, and I think it should protect everyone. However, on that note, free speech does have its consequences. You just can't be yelling fire in a movie theater, because that also has consequences. Also, if you are trying to promote harm or wishing harm on someone and doing that, even if you're just reposting, sharing, or that stuff, that is still your opinion, because why the hell would you even repost it if you didn't agree with it? If you are in any way wishing harm on anyone, and you put it out there on the internet for the whole world to see, you cannot play victim, because you did it on purpose. So, with that said, we're going to call it out. Because why? We love this game. We love Star Wars The Old Republic. We love the story of Star Wars The Old Republic. We don't want to see this game hurt any more than it is. In fact, we want to see this game grow and thrive and be what it once was back in the day during the Shadow Revan days. We want that. We want to see Broadsword grow. We want to see more players returning to this game. That is what we want. But we're not going to get that if there's a seed of toxicity over there in Austin, Texas, at the Broadsword Studios doing Star Wars The Old Republic. A studio and a game that prides itself on being anti-toxicity, very tolerant of all the things, and hates hate speech. And you will be banned and all that jazz for it. But when it comes to its developers, however, in their personal time, well, they truly show their tolerance out there and they wear their hate on their sleeve. That's right, I said it. My friends, well, let's just take a look. I'm sure most of you are aware by now, I mean, who isn't at this point, that there was an assassination attempt on the current frontrunner in the presidential races out here in the United States. He did survive, and the assassin, well, he did not, and nothing went as planned. However, there has been a big kerfuffle on the internet about this, which doesn't surprise me, on both ends of the spectrum. And listen, I don't care who you vote for, who you like, and who you dislike. That is between you and your God. I do not care. At the end of the day, we need to find a common ground, and we here are common ground nerds, and this is what we do. I don't care who you believe in, who you worship, who you love. That is all up to you. I do not care. Let's play games and have fun. However, hate literally has no home in this game, and that goes for the developers as well who are making this game. So Caitlin Sullivan Kelly, the lead writer of Star Wars The Old Republic, who, as you can see, blocked me because apparently people don't like people's opinions that aren't their own, and that's fine. I don't care. Party on, you be you. However, with all the kerfuffle happening today, she does have some funny memes that she does post out there, that she retweets or whatnot, or whatever the hell you call it. And there are some funny posts that, like you'll see right here. And then there are some posts which make you kind of start to think about what these people's motives truly are. Now, I will say and I will clarify, this goes for both sides of the spectrum. I would call you both out no matter what. But this is starting to become a trend recently, where over the internet, all these people are coming out going, oh, darn, you missed, yada, yada, yada. And a lot of them are doing the FAFO, because a lot of them are starting to get fired from their jobs, because apparently they don't realize that what you put out there on the open space for the world to see, well, people are going to see, and there might be consequences to that. So, she did repost this. Someone who said, yes, ha, you missed. And you'll see the picture here of this woman on the microphone, who, if you are as old as I am, you would probably remember that her name is Yolanda Saldiva. If you're not familiar with that, she is the one who murdered the songwriter and singer Selena. Yes, That's not good. You shouldn't, and this, by reposting this crap, you are literally condoning violence. You're condoning harm to other people. I don't care what their political beliefs are. It can be for any side. This should not be tolerated in this game, in the company at all. It shouldn't. And then this guy continues with this. Once again, why? This just shows the level of indecency, tone deafness, someone who is truly out of touch with reality, with people, and with the community of Star Wars The Old Republic. And it's the true toxicity that they, over there at Broadsword and Star Wars The Old Republic, say they rally against. But yet you have to ask yourself the question, how many more of them believe that? Who are these people running the show who would so blatantly go out there condoning harm and murder of other people? That is wrong in every sense of the word, and every normal person out there with a good brain on their shoulders would realize that. We would draw a line in the sand and say, hey, we might not agree politically, theologically, whatever, Lily, but we draw a line at promoting harm to other people. I think for me, this wouldn't be such the biggest deal in the world if we didn't put in our bios, especially if you work over there at Swtor, that you work for Swtor. This is my title. This is what I do over there. Now, there's the biggest problem with that. By doing that, you represent the company. Now, coming from a business family and being a manager myself, I understand that it is whatever I do, whatever I say, does represent the company in some form of way. And by putting on your bio that this is where I work, which party on, you should, but you should also be a bit tactful and use your head, because you don't want to put stuff out there that could harm the company, harm the product that you're doing, and alienate community members and clients of said company. That is a big marketing no-no, and every marketing agent and guru out there would tell you that. So I wonder what they're thinking now. Since I know that this information is not just new to me, I know other people are getting their hands on it, and who knows how far this might go on the internet as well, because people are searching for these things. Now, I am not calling for her to be fired. I'm not going to do that. That is not up for me to decide, or is it up for you to decide? But let me know in the comment section below, what do you think should happen on this one? This is up to Broadsword, to EA, to Disney, and to Star Wars The Old Republic, and Lucasfilm Games. It's up to them as corporate entities who have a share and ownership in this game and are their bosses on what they are going to do. Listen, at the end of the day, a business, no matter how friendly they are to the community, no matter how best community score ever, they love the community, they do all these awesome things for them, no matter what, however that is, it always comes down to the bottom line, the survival of the company, the survival of the game. Because one person's actions could literally affect that of hundreds and thousands, and more than that, depending on how big your company is. So they will typically let go the person that is being toxic, who is spreading hate speech, or whatever that is, because obviously that is very subjective. In reality, that is a very subjective thing. But on this one, listen, I don't care who you like, who you're voting for. You can say all you want, but the moment you start getting into the harming of persons and to wishing harm on others, that's where the line needs to be drawn. 100% right there. So, what's going to happen to Caitlin Sullivan Kelly? Personally, like I said, I think this needs to be dealt with. I'm not calling for her to be fired, but there needs to be a conversation had over there at the echo chamber that is Star Wars The Old Republic. It's over in Austin. That is a very progressive area, and I understand that. In fact, she was not even the one on my bingo card who I thought would probably say something silly like this. So that was interesting. But something needs to be done to protect this game, and to protect the companies who do this game, and to protect those who work on this game who just want to work on a game. And for those of you guys who love this game as much as I do, we want to be able to play this game. We want this game to see a future. But the problem is, this type of stuff, this type of behavior becomes a cancer, and it seeds into the system. And eventually, like other things, especially how culture is going now, this game will not exist. It will actually go down a lot faster because of all these things. So, my friends, it's a spicy subject. I get it. It's a very fragile subject that we're talking about, and it's controversial. That is for sure. And I hope I made my points clear and where I stand and where this community stands on this channel. And I hope that, you know, she rethinks what she's done. I hope she deletes those reposts and apologizes for that. I know Jack Black had to do that. Tenacious D, they had to end their tours because of this stuff. And the management company that was managing Kyle Grass, or the other guitar player, dropped him because of this. Other companies are firing people too because this type of mentality, this type of behavior becomes a liability for that company. And they don't want to deal with that. So, for that, I get it. I 100% get it. Say what you want to say. Express yourself. That's awesome. That's fine. Just do not cross the line of wishing harm and promoting harm of others in the public square or in life. That's just not healthy. So my friends, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I know this is not our typical one, and I just felt like this needed to be said. This needed to be talked about for the love of the game. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the bell notification buttons as we continue on the road of covering news for Star Wars: The Old Republic. And make sure you hit that subscribe button, become part of the family here at Boomynation, the freak show YouTube, the black sheep of gaming. And as always, my friends, remember to be kind. It's about community. Know where the line is drawn. We'll see you later, my friends. Good day.